Hey, hi. How are you, man? Woman? How are you? Okay, that's not... I was trying. I thought that... It's not the best intro. I tried this in my Flyboys and it didn't go over well there either. Hey guys! I can't believe it! We're here! Playing a game! No, it's not good. It's not good. I'll come up with something great though. No, I think I like our standard, our regular. Don't you? I like it. I think it's fine. So welcome back to another episode of Building with a BdoubleO. Take these cactus down right now. They're coming down. I just love this place and I love this world. Truly I do. With the bottom of my heart and the top of my heart, I love it here. It is my favorite thing to do in my life right now. I go to sleep thinking about this world. I wake up thinking about this world. Everything I'm doing, I breathe thinking about this world. I got a tweet from, I think it was Gaophonic. I don't know how to pronounce your name, madam, but we've met at Minecon. She's a good friend. But I got a tweet from her, and or it wasn't at me, but she just said she loved the fact that she saw that I loved building again. And in my head, I was like, what you talking about, love building again? I've always loved building, which I have. I have always loved building. Everything I do in Minecraft, Flyboys, Attack of the B Team, I love it. I truly, truly love it. Even the How to Build series, I have to. It's what I enjoy most about this game, is the building. But I get it. I get it. She knows me better than I know me. Who would have thought? But I haven't had this feeling in quite some time where I go to bed, I wake up, there's a little baby somewhere. A baby has been born. I go to bed, I wake up, I eat, I sleep, I drink. Hey, little librarian cutie, don't grow up there, you're gonna die. Everything I think about is based around this world. So much potential. I think the idea for this series is going to carry us for a good long while. But follow me on this away, okay? I did some more work. I did quite a lot of work, actually, hours of work after we last spoke. And I've got that side of the tower. These are two exactly the same towers. And I did that so I could figure out this gate in the middle and what to do with it. And I still haven't really decided exactly what I want to do there. And I think we're going to end up taking a break from it. This is, like we said, off-center. So there's going to be some adjustments that are going to have to be made. But I have some gate ideas that I think are going to be pretty cool. But we'll see. We shall see. But I want to take you in a creative world. You can actually get a peek at some of my gate ideas, but that's not the reason why we're going to go there. We're going to go there because I was working out some banners. So let's go over there and let's take a look. So here are some examples of some banners that I was working on. Some of them really good, some of them really bad. What's tough is you find a banner design that you like and then you got to figure out how to optimize it best. Like it's a lot of just spamming, and then you end up with something you like. I do like a border around it. Now this is supposed to be a lion, as you can see, and it's very funny. It's one of those things where you hold up a picture to somebody and you ask them, what do you see here? Well, I basically, these are some of the design. Look at this one, for example. This one, I think, emphasizes it the most. What do you see when you look at this? What do you see? I see, the first time I saw this, I saw two big ears on the side, in that I saw those light pixels right there, eyeballs, and then a smile. And I thought, that doesn't look like a lion. That's kind of goofy. This is something that a few people have suggested, and this design is kind of all over the internet. But that's what I saw at first. But then I saw, wait a second, no. Like this part right here and this part right here, that's not the eyes. This is the eyes. Like here and here. This is just part of the face. So the skin is that light blue color, right? And the eyes are here. Now look at it. Now you see it? Now that really does look like a lion. So I tried emphasizing it. See, here's the smiley face to an extreme, right? Here's the smiley face to an extreme. But then I came up with these. This one I think is the best with taking the emphasis away from that little smiley face, but I tweeted it out and I was like, hey, I got something great. And all of the replies on Twitter were like, nah, it sucks. Even one person was like, you should have done a contest. Like, I tried. I thought I was proud of this thing, and then everybody was like, nope, looks bad. And I do understand, like, I get it. It's not... It is kind of hard to tell what it is, especially from a distance. So I was like, okay, let's do it on a regular background like this. And, or a gray background, which would still blend in with the Timberstone castle. And that's better. And I tried optimizing a little bit, but it's still not great. This still has the smiley face. That's like the first thing I see. But this one doesn't have the border. We'd sacrifice the border, but this one I think is a good one. Let me show you what it takes. And here's why I'm showing you all this, because this is bringing us to a very big crossroads, okay? Here's how you make it. Gray banner. Okay? It's a gray banner. Bring it in here, and you do, I believe it is a dot, cyan dot, and then you do a light blue oxide daisy. Some of this might not even be necessary. I might be going over the top. And then here's where it gets really bad. A gray creeper head. And this is the part that tones down that fake smiley face that we don't want to see. The gray creeper head underneath a light blue creeper head. Yeah. And the gray tones down this light blue. That's where it all goes south, because apparently I talked to Etho. He's in the middle of trying to get a creeper head himself. For his real world banner, or at least he talked to his viewers about it, and I asked him, and he said some of his viewers said it's a ridiculous process, absolutely ridiculous. And then there's the end. Can't go any further than that. Like what? Several weeks of waiting to get a creeper head in a creeper farm. So there it is, though. I think that looks good, but it requires 2 creeper heads. So I don't know. We have nothing built at, well, okay. So you guys see what we got going here. I would love your feedback and input, and more ideas if you have some better ones, but I really like this look. I really do. So here's the deal. Now, hey, did somebody knock this door off? No, I just left it open. Whoops. I left both of these doors open. What a fool. Here's the deal. All right. We haven't built anything at the original spawn of this world. And here's where things get interesting. You know, I've never been very technical. I've tried. In this world, I've tried going function and then form around it. But we have potential to do something semi-technical here. So the original spawn of this world, we could die to find out exactly what it is, I suppose. But I'm pretty certain it's right about here or over there a little bit. Nothing is built here, and this is kind of an in-between area too. So if we do a road out this way, I think original spawn is like right in here. So we've got this area here. And what we could potentially do, and this is a lot of work, and you most certainly will not see it, at least the progress. It'll just be here, it's done, I think. But what we could do is we could make a creeper farm here, and it would be loaded all of the time. So whenever it rains, I believe this area would be loaded, and lightning could potentially strike here. Ah, that's got to be spawn right there. That's got to be original spawn. I must have marked it way in the past. So 16 blocks that way, or is it 16 blocks? 16 blocks, 16 blocks? I don't know. I don't know. But that area will stay. I'll do some research. You guys can talk to me. A lot of you are more technical than me. Well, not a lot of you. Come on, I'm a pretty smart guy. I mean, but we could. What you do is you get creepers trapped, all right? And then what you do with them is you name them. You trap them, you put a name tag on them, they never despawn, and then you just wait. You wait for, first of all, you wait for rain. Second of all, you wait for a thunderstorm. Third of all, you wait for lightning to strike on a creeper. And then once you get that creeper, now what we could do then, okay, is once we get a creeper locked up in there, I think you have to burn them. There's a special way you have to kill them. Once they're dead, you get a creeper head, right? It has to be a supercharged creeper. You can get a creeper head. We need 2 of them for that one banner design that I really like. So I think any mob you kill with a charged creeper gives you the head of that mob, possibly. Well, at least skeleton and zombie. I'm not 100% sure. But it's an idea. Here's what goes along with that. There's so much talking. Shut up. What goes along with that is we need name tags. And to get those name tags, we need to fish. I tell you something about this, too. So, I've got a great place for a fishing hut. And not only a fishing hut, but I want to make kind of like a port area just outside the city here. And we were just at it where we removed those cactus. But you saw that dragon egg there. The sigil for the city here, for this city, kingdom, town, is going to be the dragon. Why? Because this is where the Ender Dragon was first destroyed. And now we have the Ender Dragon's egg. And there is mystery and lore. What nobody really even knows, even in Minecraft, nobody really knows, what is the Ender Dragon egg for? Will it ever be for anything? We have no idea. There's a lot of mystery behind it, but we've got it up on display. You stupid dummy, you stuck. We've got it up on display, waiting. What could happen? So no question, the sigil of this area is going to be the dragon, meaning another banner, dragon-related potentially. I've also toyed with the idea of having 2 banners side by side and combining designs and whatnot. But anyway, that's all the talking. We're done talking. Now it's time to get some building done. I want to start working on a little port area right here. I think this is a great spot for it, right outside the city. Or maybe somewhere else. Maybe in the city still, I'm not sure. But we need an ability to fish and get name tags. So anyway, I'm going to get working on that. Surprise you when I get back, hopefully. All right, I've got an idea and a design, a semi-design that I'm pretty excited about. I'm trying something new. Still having to work out the specifics and the details, and it's going to take some imagination and a lot more buildings. But check this out. So cobblestone on the bottom, right? We've done this before, and we do this in other areas. And I wonder if just mixing in some stone here and there will will help differentiate some of this. I bet you it will. It sure does. Okay, good. So a mixture of stone and cobblestone on the bottom. I like that a lot. Okay. And then up here, I think we'll probably do... the one thing that you can do in your builds to add so much to them is a mix and mash. Okay? Mix and mash, mix and match, whatever you want to call it. Get a color, get a couple of the block designs. Now look, these colors work together. We could also put stone bricks in there if we'd like to. Let's see what a brick would look like. 1. It's not bad. It is not bad, although it adds quite a bit of structure to it. Yeah, you feel that? I feel that. I don't like it. But then look at it up here. We've got this pretty similar all the way through. Things you can do to break up this texture. You could stairs. Stairs could work. Let's see what that does. Yeah, that creates a line there. Maybe if we even differentiate the stairs a little bit. That creates a nice separation. I like that quite a bit. But for this texture, these the spruce wood and the oak, just regular oak logs, they go very well together. So that can be implemented in as well in certain areas if you want to mix it up. I'm not really interested in mixing it up too much. But as you can see, that's pretty nice looking, isn't it? It's going to add a lot to the building time. But it's a pretty cool... What did I just knock out there? Oh, that's fine. That is fine. It's a pretty cool way to now take a building that was pretty standard and really mess it up real nice. And some people don't like that. I do. Here's what I'm mostly excited about is this roof. A very uneven roof. It does the trick though. It serves a purpose. And the color of the roof is really nice too. So basically, in my head, I've got this roof shape, this just slight arc. But I differentiate it all up. Let's see. Shoot. I differentiate it all up by putting half slabs on uneven. Look at that. That's pretty nice. An uneven half slab situation. Now, that's a little too predictable for my sake. But, you know, if we came in here, let's just do, for an example, let's do just some blocks that we know we're not going to contrast with. And we're talking about this is a fishing village. If we, oops, holy mother, worst example ever. Fishing village. If we did like, just imagine that's wool, and we just came out with different wool patterns, checkerboard it like so, just like that. That could work, or like that. You see what I mean, right? I'm not very good at this, but oh, maybe we would do carpets. That could work. But yeah, just a checkerboard wool pattern coming out here to show this a shop entrance or something like that. Could be cool. Something else that I've started doing that I really like is, like I said, build your buildings as big as you absolutely as big as you need to, but don't go too large if you don't have to. If you can keep it on the small, quaint side, that's great, especially if you can pull some detail out of it. So something I like doing now for some reason, let's just pick a floor height here. If that's that, then we'll put the floor right there. Right? Sure, that can be the floor height. Maybe a floor made out of what? Floor made out of, well, for I guess I can't decide. For right now, we'll just do dirt. This is just supposed to be a little update. But let's put a stair here, 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 and here. Okay, this works. Totally functional. Gets you up here. And we need Yeah, we could even get away with that. So check this out. Putting walls down, instead of just doing a straight up staircase, just in the middle of nowhere, walls down really help. Really helps the situation out quite a bit. If I put a stair, no, I will not be able to make that. Because even a half slab is going to screw me up, isn't it? Can't make it. There are other things I could put there to make it work. But yeah, what do you think of that? That's kind of, I love that feeling. There's a quaint little, almost hidden staircase to get you up to an area. We will probably visit the inside of this shop rarely, but it's an idea for you. Look at how that feels. It's cute. On Generic's Flyboys, he has some schematics that he's been using that have that design in them as well. So anyway, I'm going to keep up working on this kind of fish market area. Yeah, I'll keep up on it, and I'll come back with you with some progress. So not many buildings added. I got one added right there. And yeah, it's something. But the main thing, look at this. There are times where I'm playing Minecraft and I feel, I say in my head, I say, B-dubs, you just reinvented the game. But I say it I say, B-dubs, y'all just reinvented the game, baby. And I'll say, yes, I did, to myself. And then people, my wife comes down, she says, who are you talking to? And I say, baby, I just reinvented the game. But seriously, this is great. This is so great. I love this. What I did is I just cleared out a huge area. And I thought in my head, you know what? I think these colors might go together. And I started spamming jungle wood planks. And man, do they go together. Do they go together? They married each other. They are so perfect together. It is fan-flippin-tastic. It is one of the most fine combos I've ever seen. Seriously. Truly an amazing combo. I am so happy about it. But there's so now there's some things I need to do, right? We need to get some things worked out. Off camera, between now and next episode, I'm going to be doing a lot more building. We got to put a dock off the back side of this. There's some serious terraforming that's going to be necessary here. That mountain's going to be gone. And boy, you have to just kind of imagine this is going to be down and we're going to have a wall coming across right here. And some of this water goes into the city. And I'm wondering to myself, how are we going to work that out? Now, not much water, just a little bit. For basically from here out, this wall doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be perfectly straight. We could make it kind of curve around, maybe terraform out a little bit more, curve around, and then just have an area like here where it's a port part of the city, or here, because there's a river that goes in here. This is originally supposed to be the port anyway. So that you have to kind of think that way. But yeah, I'm very excited about this. Now I think I'll have to install an AFK fishing farm. The panda design from the ZipCrowd server. Reason being, I think even with an AFK fishing farm, it's going to be a ridiculous, I mean ridiculous, wait to get the number of name tags that I would want to get. Of course, there are tons of dungeons around here, but I don't think name tags were in dungeons, so I think fishing is going to be our best option. Going to want to get a really nice luck of the sea, and, well, no, because it just spams through. Yeah, I don't know if that's a good idea. I don't know. Either way, it's led us into a nice project that I'm really enjoying right here. This ties into the theme fairly well, so I'm happy about it. It's a beautiful building. But something else that I want to do, so we've got this, right? We've got these buildings, and imagine there will be some buildings on the sides. It's going to be kind of a fishing, just a fishing market area. This will be kind of a central area. But we kind of want to do some other things around here. That's so much dirt, holy smokes. Yeah, we want to add some bits of interest How? We'll do it like this, okay? So you go like that. What other blocks are there that are interesting that could relate to fishing? What would you need? Stone, not really. Wood, not really. I guess this is something that if I went into creative mode, I would get a little bit better idea. But obviously chests can help. Some people use music blocks to add points of interest and detail. But you see what I'm talking about? Some clutter. If we could add some clutter around, and it's hard when you're just looking in your inventory. Like, we could take half slabs, right? We could just build some wood up like that. Kind of adds a little, it looks like some wood is piled up there. Does it look like wood is piled up there? Really? Why do you think? Because wood is piled up there. That's why. Yeah, I don't know. Let me check the available blocks. See what could potentially be interesting. There we go. Now that's looking nice. That's something. This is something. I made something. So let's talk about it. First of all, workbench. But different. Why? This one has a trapdoor on top of it. Easy to make. This one has a stone pressure plate on top of it. Easy to make. Chests are super easy. Just make sure if you put them down, usually they're going to be facing different directions. The lock on them. Over here we've got a dropper. Just chilling, face up. You know, looks like it's something you put things in. Maybe some live bait could be chilling in this cauldron with a sign on it for interestingness. Piston with a sign on it. I had a couple of pistons laying around. They make a pretty decent looking block. And now, look at that. There's a pile of goodies just chilling on the corner. What else? Well, these pillars here that I have, they're loaded. They're loaded with gems. Iron bars. And usually nets, you see people using cobwebs, but we don't really have a lot of cobwebs around. Since we got so many iron bars, kind of looks like a net was just hung out to dry or something right here. Kind of a cool look. I like that. I like it a lot. So there's still plenty. Oh my gosh, there's so much work to do here still. A lot to get accomplished. But to this point, I think we got something really cool and a nice start. And enough to get you guys inspired. So anyway, that's going to do it for this episode of Building with BdoubleO. Leave some love on it for me, and I'd very much appreciate it. If you're interested in an ad-free YouTube experience on this channel, feel free to check out the B-Dubs with Cheese channel and get you hooked up there as well. So anyway, thanks again, and we'll see you all in the next episode.